Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Plan and this is Crusader Kings 3 with the Lord of the Kings mod installed. And the opening minutes of this mod is, well, more or less me trying to help you out should you be playing as these elves. As any elves. I have a few interesting things that happened and that allows me to show you. For instance, my daughter's husband died, and so we can look for a husband. But we have noticed in the past that, we have a little bit of a problem with finding right candidates. But if you just type in like this, Sha'dari, this is probably the best way you can guarantee your bloodlines. And I'm going to marry this man because, well, he is lustful and he's 40 and my daughter is 36. Seems like a decent marriage. And what we also have done is this boy is going for military. Oh, let me just help you out with this lady. Matrilineal marriage, so that we can get her. And if we do this, I believe she will stay. If she has a ward for herself. Speaking of trying to make people stay, remember that man that I was so kind to let marry my daughter? Yeah, I've imprisoned him, and I have perfectly good reason for it now. Not just because I wanted to give him land. No. He went to territory of Orkney. Orkney is currently being occupied by a rebellion. Guess who died in that particular siege? Our granddaughter. You nitwit. He's going to stay in that dungeon and he's going to rethink his thing. So he is staying in prison for a moment. We have her coupled to another man, 21-23. Should be fine. I think I can kind of cancel that because they're in my court, and if they make a baby, I will hear about it. This is in for later to give land to, and as well as this, and that is taken care of. But yeah, because of the low fertility, the game doesn't consider the candidates very fertile, and thus you can't really find them in the general thing. Because normally when you look for a partner for somebody, they need to be fertile, and that is kind of the thing what's going on here. Sure, let's make you impatient. Because I'm not really spending additional stress on you. Just getting some additional... Ooh. That's a rebellion here. That could be interesting. Could that distract you? Yeah, that could distract you. In that case, we might be able to go for a war that I have been preparing. I already have a racial appropriate banner, because for some reason purple to me shouts dark. Sha'dari. They look a little bit purplish color. Not as strong as this flag, but somewhat. And let's face it, a lot of Dark Elf / Drow fan art resembles them with purplish skin instead of dark skin. Or amber violet-like eyes. Amber is a different color. Why do I keep messing that up? I think that this duchy is a good duchy to go for. We'll lock them off from here. Yeah, sure. Let's do this. Prepare your ears. She keeps doing it. She keeps sending her sons matrilineal marriages. Ooh, please do. Do we have a commander that makes things move faster? Yes, there we go. Because the fight is happening, and they would win it if we did not support it with this giant army that's coming in. And this is the top thing of our... I'm not sure if it's going to be the... Well, it's going to be one of the top things of this series. This marriage between Shadow Daughter Erwin of Blackmourn and Malshadar of Darkheart. Because this is going to combine all the bloodlines. By the way, small little note, I just realized that myself, but I shouldn't really Crispy Jones, and I might have done that already before I make this episode. But I noticed it in this episode, and I just wanted to tell you guys, yes, I noticed this as well, don't you worry. While I'm also secretly trying to do something else while I'm talking to you. But, yeah, this is called the Sha'dari, after the Elves, the Shadow Elves. This is called the Wudari, after the Forest Elves, and this is called Elder Blood, instead of the Eldari, as you can see in the last line. The Eldari, known as the High Elves. Why? Why? That makes no sense. But alright, let's go. Send proposal. This is gonna take some time for the babies come from here, considering the fertility penalties, but as long as their babies come from it, and there it is. That was me leading them on. We captured a lady who cannot pay her ransom. That's unfortunate. But yeah, I don't want to go too much deeper into the territory. After all, that would give us some attrition. It did cost us a bit of a cost to our standing armies, but this could be fine. Or could be fine. This shouldn't be too much of a problem. I don't assume Bloodrain to attack... sorry, not Bloodrain. The Wolf Den to attack me if they're also busy in here in Darkholm. I assume that war is going to be over soon, but still, they probably will be busy. Probably first gonna finish the siege. Yeah, this is... Well, this is clearly showing there's a problem. You're obese, you're no longer obese. Yeah, there's definitely something glitchy going on over there. Did this just reset? We can assault the fortress. Maybe we should. I don't think I've ever clicked on this in any of my series. There we go. Assaulted the fortress. Fortunately, we didn't capture any heirs or what have you not. That would have been nice to get. Oh, you have both sieging and moving faster. Nice. Catch them out. There you go. Ooh, help them rebuild. Bloodrain is apparently still... They're here with 13,000 raiders! Okay. Well, that's not exactly what I'd hoped for. It's still gonna die, buddy. I mean, brave, but dumb. Split this up. And add a little bit extra so that they have a little bit of a buffer. You're gonna go and siege this. And the other army that's over here, this one, you're gonna go over there. And I told on purpose this one to go there, but it's a little tricksy sometimes grabbing the right army in CK3. Oh, there you go! Captured him! Boom bada bing! Yeah, sure, we'll end the war then now. No need to continue much more. Alright. Disband this. Disband this. This was a holy war. Revoke title. Take up tyranny on your subjects. Why didn't this go to me? Because this one already owned by someone. That is annoying. I thought I would get at least 2 terrains here. But I do not. Oh! But this is an interesting boy, because he has claims to the kingdom. So, yeah, but I shouldn't grab it for him, because we don't have an imperial title, but... Oh, for guardianship. By me. Convert culture, convert faith. He will accept. There you go. Then it's okay. This is a daughter. Oh, he died right during the war. You... Mother... I'm just gonna revoke this title from you. I'm sorry. People will be angry with me. Screw you. Grand title, you're gonna get one over here. And you... Negotiate release. Recruit, you Nimrod. Thank you, so that I can grant you this title. Stop running away, Blackwood number 2. Wish you could name dynasties. Like you could in CK2, when dynasty was if all of the dynasty was beneath you, you could name their dynasty. And here I have another interesting little line. Yes, it's another incest line, I know, I'm sorry, but it's kind of hard to find the right candidate outside of the family for the moment. Alright, we landed everyone that we wanted to land. This is an interesting girl for us in general as well, and we grabbed that. And we probably want to, well, look into making money again. Which says to me that we really need to start abducting people again. Abduction, abduction, time to abduct people. Let's see if we can do so. 85%, not bad, not bad, and you have cash, so don't throw that cash away, we need it. Oh, you've got a boy! You probably want him back. Let's go. That's pretty good. Why is this troll Oh, because the tieflings overran the trolls. Yeah, there isn't that... This is interesting. You overran the troll territory. Almost everything here is troll. And this is called... Oh, this is called Slovanskia Pravda. Slovanskia Pravda is, I think, how you pronounce that. This is the only troll left. You've got an heir. You've got gold. Oh, we've got 2 targets right now. We could use some. I mean, I can't. I don't. No, I want the prestige. I can't stop a 13,000 strong raiding army. It's a bit like I did to them for a while, and no, that's too expensive. I don't want, and I don't want to get involved. So we don't do this. Yeah, you're gonna raid me. I can't help that. I can't stop 13,000 people raiding me. Seriously, I can't. Hey, didn't I already got all the dwarves to follow me? I guess there was. I missed one province. Blessed be the first. At least she follows it. Sure, I will come because I constantly get obese, non-obese anyways. So doesn't seem to matter what I do. No matter what I do, I can't lose these pounds. Ooh. But it's not the same as the families. Oh, it's the same as the original Duke. Why are you trapped? Your neighbor, he won a war against the tyranny. Oh my! This guy is trying to revoke land. He's still it's working because he still's got now quite a bit of troop count, but that's interesting. He's revoking land. The Norks among themselves are having issues. I exposed a little bit of a secret. Just imagine what they could have been up to. Or how delicious. Well, it's more stress loss, so let's just take that one. Not that I really needed it, because I'm at 0 stress at the moment. 13,000 raiding army. I can't fight that! I seriously can't. Who else is raiding me? Being raided. Oh, yeah. Will be my pleasure. You are hosting a lot of feasts. And the first men are immediately like, we don't like what you did to us. And we are trying to change his culture and change his religion around. I don't really want to send a gift. I kind of want to get some duchy titles going on. Because I clearly have a little bit of an issue with that. Oh, another secret exposed. Well, that happens. Delightful. Life reaffirmed. I kind of needed that because I wasn't feeling too well. Sorry. That has definitely pushed Shadari a little bit further. Wasn't I busy with Finland? Yeah, I didn't do that one. There you go. As I said, if you get the Duke capital to switch, there is a good chance that they will continue with the flag. That is the way to get your own country to work for you. Oh my dear lord, you help them rebuild. It's another month of income gone, but it's what I have to do. The dwarves cannot hold back the Norks, and I can't really blame them. Because let's face it, it's a bit difficult down here when you're facing on the border. Lazy. Sure, you're not that important, I'm afraid, so I'm gonna go and have to accept that. That is a lot of gold. So I'm gonna say no. Unfortunately, that resets it, but there is a chance he will only pay 50 for it, I've noticed a few times. Oh, come on, girl, you need to get pregnant. Oh, wait, I can do that myself now, huh? I can at least convert it to witchcraft. As an extra thing, because why in the hell not? You still have to wait until you can pay for it. I don't require that alliance, and I'm not changing a contract of a one county count. Because that's just gonna make them angry at me with like 10 levies gain and no income. Soon you will be at my mercy. That's also 80%. No, that is too great. Curses, that has been discovered. I've had a few ones where I kidnapped them and all of a sudden they say, you know what? He's only going to pay 50 for the heir to a kingdom. And I'm like, wait, what? But yeah, that has happened to me now several times. So I'm a little bit hesitant to do things. Still funny that this goes, trade one proud character. And yeah, I've shown that before in the series. I'm not going to go in there. There's a lot of work being done on a big update. So I assume that a few of those things that I have addressed will. This is an interesting one. The Wolf Woods. The Wolf Wood wants an alliance with me. Now the Wolf Wood isn't very strong. But it is a kingdom tier title. And the Scorchland is, oh my dear, they have 11,000 troops. I need to have the Wolf and the Scorchland fight each other somehow. Who are you allied with? You are allied with Bulgaria. I mean, you seem to be willing to make such alliances. How does this alliance been? Between Shadow Mistress, his daughter. That is really interesting to note. It seems like the other ones have been taken already. That's a troll, I think. Yeah, okay. Target fire tiefling, but it is a troll, yeah, troll here. With some tiefling blood in it, but so we could get this guy as an ally at a certain point, which we will need probably if we want to fight the wolf then. How are the borders? Okay, so Scorchland doesn't per se have a claim on the Wolfswood automatically. The Wolfwood who is trying to incorporate parts of Novgorod. This is interesting that I'm actually weighing this so long. Because normally most of these ones come from like single county counts and they're not worth it. And this guy also really does not have the amount of troops in comparison to us. By any stretch of the imagination, but Coldhome is also sometimes an opponent of us. It's just... Sure, I'll accept for once. Just to change it up a little bit. We are allying ourselves with the Beastkin. And in this case, in particular, the Wolfkin. There should be other people like that as well. I'm not sure exactly where they are. I mean, I know there are some croc and drakes over here, but I was looking more for other... Sea monkey is not exactly that. It is just a very special maritime race. I know there are Batmen over here, but... Oh, there's the tigers. There you go. Here's another version. Whoa, are you either pregnant or you're obese? You don't seem to have either. Well, you could just be a little bit chunky. Okay. I like them big. I like them chunky. I like them round with something something. Oh my dear lord, I'm old, ain't I? Oh, dang, he conquered that from this dude. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Because this guy definitely is Dark Dwarf. He's probably going to switch that culture back. Ah! Really? Did you have to go and do that? Well, I think that this isn't really the ideal play. Who controls Holland? Okay, so that is an individual person. I wanted to make a duke out of this. You just took... You have got 3 counties again. He's got claims to other stuff as well. Yeah, I know this is the capital, but I don't want to give it to a Dark Dwarf. That's just gonna get me into trouble. I need to give out this land right away. Who of you the two is the strongest? 600? 400. Congratulations, by necessity, because I don't want to have another Dark Dwarf resurgence. I mean, he's my general. He's important to me. Don't get me wrong, but still. Actually, don't give him that vassal, because otherwise... No, actually give him that vassal. Because then he can't just declare war on him. Does mean that we lose, yeah, our some important people. It's not exactly what I had in mind originally, but we're just gonna have to go with it. There you go. So he is less likely to move that Shadari away from there. But I'm not sure if he's gonna change his own capital around. Well, there's a plot that is gone. By the way, I'm now allied to him. Look, if I'm an ally to a person, I'm not gonna kidnap their heir. Then I'm not an ally. Then I'm just an asshole. Sorry for the dirty language if some people take offense to that, but yeah. Junker. Yeah, I don't think we can go for your claim. Oh dear, don't you die on me. Okay, good. That was gone very quickly. Normally, when I discover such a thing, it's like, oh, now she's dead. Alright, they have married. Doop, 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 doop. Waiting for some cash to rollin', rollin'. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. What? You know that I'm lacking commentary about the game if I'm starting to sing random ass songs that that exist. I mean, I do sometimes random ass songs, but then most of the times these are songs that reflect something that's happening in the game. Now it is just really truly random. I may want to give one of these guys Karelia actually, just to pop them out there, away from Finland. Oh boy. To the handsome Witch King Sha'dari of the Blackmourn, I call on your honor on our alliance and join me in a war for Chief Arnold's claim on the Kingdom of Wolfwood. 470 people. AL 800 and... Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What else? I'm looking forward to a war down here. Yeah, I mean, we knew this was possibly going to happen, so. It is. I do not want to lead this commanding troop, I reckon. First things first, we need to go in fast. Sure, the punishment did not fit the crime. Why did I do that? Because we are... That was That was just me on autopilot. That's probably not good for him in order to become... worshipping the old shadow. And switch this around. Welcome to our communion, sister. I don't think that I once again have the ability now to make a dynasty where... Yeah, of which thing? Can't remember how it was called. I think that was implemented by the Rise mod, that you could also have a dynasty of covens. Where people just followed evil religions. Convert to witchcraft. That's a poor chance. No, you will not receive special treatment. Sorry, I did this on purpose. He is Shadari. Now the capital is Shadari of that region. I'm gonna hit Varmna land over here to get that capital actually to switch. Hopefully he will now spread it through his own duchy. That is the idea for spreading. That is not the map. That is the map. You're no longer obese. Uh-huh. For how long? Who's attacking you? Finland is attacking. For what? For the lands of Chudia. Oh? You're going for the duchy? No. Ooh, bold. Instead of leaving that, he's making a big leap. Pedagogy. Probably won't matter, but why in the heck not? Okay, Königsgarden has fallen. I'm not exactly sure actually who we're all fighting. Because this is Smolensk and this man is the land of Minsk. So why is Königsgarden against this? Is that... Oh, that's also an ally. Sure. At least if we do this, we can get some well-earned money. These are the Ruhr kids. Their shield is completely different from what they are in our own reality, but it's interesting nonetheless. Are you besieging this? Yeah, you are. Why? What's your angle? I have the feeling am I fighting the right person? You know, that is part of the war. Then who are you? Oh, he has decided, well then I'm gonna go for my claim on the friggin' duchy. Understandable, but you're in my way, so I'm gonna have to destroy your forces. The time to right this wrong. Let's get some additional taxes. That is always... Well, it's not always good, actually. There are exceptions when that is not a good idea. But right now we're gonna go this, and then we're gonna go there. 10 gold. It's not a lot, but it is gold. And it's about the 10 gold that I'm losing for having my troops up. And yeah, we are actually helping the Wolveswood. This is a... This is dumb. Yeah, he's already realizing that this was not a good idea. Well then. We lost those troops. Ooh, I'm always eager to learn something new. Yes, please. You gain a trained herbalist. Nice. That is a little bit of disease resistance plus learning and intrigue. Told you I would get a report. And this is the Moon Mist Sha'dari Filaria. Yeah, that's fine. Still not this child, which is an interesting child, considering she's Herculean. Or more important here. No, I don't think that is a pregnant sign. Yemenists migrate to Sombio. A band of Yemenists have approached you court requesting permission to settle in Sombio. They claim they have traveled far but have enough wealth that they will need help in starting their small community and will do their best to live in peace with the people already living in Sombio. If you accept you, they will announce all foreign claims and swear fealty to you. They've traveled really far. In case you don't know, Yemen lies over here. This is Yemen. For 921, they have traveled the entire known world. I'm not even sure if they knew it was here. I really don't need a Yemeni minority. I'm sorry, and you are not that interesting. Goodbye. It's an interesting mechanic, but it might have maybe have been implemented in order to. Content is a pretty good one for a vassal. Are you already changing your ways? No, you're still the first man and first man. Trying to change that. Oh! Ooh. No, I thought this was said a high lady. High lady guest. Not the exact person that I need. Let's try and get their capital. I assume that if we go to battle, it will be about equal in strength. Because they will probably have a lot of levies. By the way, I didn't even realize that this war is taking up so much time that, we are already done with the episode. Not a lot changed, but I hope you guys are excited to see me actually working for an ally, as well as wondering when this will get it going on. I wouldn't be surprised though if this only happens when I take over and start to tell him, take fertility boosts. Come on, do it, fertility boosts. Because otherwise, I'm not sure if this is gonna happen. Luckily, he's very excellent in health. Shadari, Elder Blood of Athletic. It should be fine. We've seen my wife get still children in the 70s. There it is. Oh, but totally lost the intelligence. The genius trait, not there at all. Unfortunate. Well, with that, I'm saying, I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.